Yeah, I'm Sandy, so give back Sophia.
All right, class, Sophia is joining us. Can you hear us okay, Sophia?
I can hear you perfectly. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm still in India.
Yeah, it's just a little bit choppy, but we can hear you okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. How are you all? Good.
We're doing good. This is our last day of the innovation class, and it's been a good 2 weeks. We have had students.
Glad to hear that.
We've had, students using Morphi. We've had students using programming, and just 2 days ago, or was it? Yeah, 2 days ago, we had people come in and give us feedback on the projects, which was exciting. And so it's been fun. And we hear that you are at a conference on innovation too.
Yeah, I'm out of that. So India sponsors this comp. 10 schools compete on a problem solution that has to be an original idea. And so they have about 10 schools here that came here. They're all in high school, these kids. But most of them focus on pollution as their problem. I guess, obviously pollution is a problem everywhere. Here it's really a problem. Like you could be, riding in a car and you can get sick. There's so many cars and it's hard to breathe sometimes. So that's why I'm like, so some of the kids have come up with devices where they start to play around with different chemicals to reduce pollutants in the air. And so that's like one. There are 2 schools that are working on that. I haven't heard all the schools yet. And then the kids are going to be kind of prototyping some of their ideas using Morphi. But they're going to be presenting them tomorrow morning. And then they pick one, and the one who wins gets money towards their project. And then they can try to turn it into a real business or a real product if they wanted to. But a lot of people are focused on so it makes it's hard because, some of these big problems haven't been solved by experts. And so, but the kids are doing a great job. It's pretty impressive.
Well, we have about 10 minutes. Would you like to hear about some of our student projects? Some people use Morphi, some people do not.
Yeah, I would love to hear about your projects. It's late here, but I stayed up because I wanted to. Some of you if any of you had problems, we also want to help you with those problems.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask students to come up here towards my computer. They're going to introduce themselves and show you their project. Does that sound good?
That sounds awesome.
All right.
I do not want to.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Campbell.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jack. And we were working on the Fidget Cube. So we used Morphi software to create a 50 by 50 millimeter cube that we were able to drill holes into and place different fidgets on it. So this design here, it's 3 sides. So this piece is 45 millimeters. This is 50. So then the 2 cubes kind of fit together to make it completely solid. So do you want to introduce them first?
And those fidgets? What are those?
Tell them about how you went and got stuff from the hardware store.
Oh yeah, that too.
So Campbell went to the hardware store and they got some tools or pieces of bolts and rods and different things. And we used stuff from old remotes, like the buttons and wrist straps. So on one side we have a doorbell button, and on another side we have a washer and a bolts. And then on another side, we have some remote buttons for a TV remote. And this one is I don't even know what it is, but it spins.
I'd say a bolt with a wheel spinner on it.
Yeah, it's a wheel spinner on a screw.
So you're able to spin it back and forth on the
Like ball bearing type thing.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah, and then this we have
You
like,
know, where did you get the idea to make it? Like normally when I've seen fidgets, I've only seen like one activity, and you guys have like, how many, 6?
5 really, but the 6th side has a wrist strap so you don't lose it or drop it. Because if you were to do that, you'd probably damage it somewhat. And
This is awesome. I love this. You guys, wow, this is really impressive. I definitely want to feature, I'm going to feature all the stuff that you guys are doing, but I definitely want to feature this because this is so great. And so you guys decided to do this because you thought that because there's so many people who like have issues and this will help relax them a bit.
yeah,
yeah,
kind of.
we had so for like people who fidget, or like people with like attention disorders like ADHD, and also for like people who have anxiety, it can calm them and give them something to do.
Yeah. So we got this idea from a regular fidget cube, which is maybe half the size.
And it's $25.
And yeah,
What?
it's $25. And we did some research and we came up with a bunch of other toys. And we like drew them out and we made like little cards that said like how much they cost, what they included, and what they targeted. And we found a lot of interesting things, and a lot of them were really expensive. And so no one's gonna buy a $50 ring that covers 2 fingers, which makes your hand basically infunctional or unable to function, and with a ball that is able to be rolled back and forth. So what we did is, like we said, we used Morphi, and we just came up with a bunch of stuff. Everything on the cube cost less than $4, so we were able to drill holes. This is my favorite thing. These are wooden axles with 10 external tooth washers on them, and so the wooden axle, we had to cut it, and we like don't know how to use a saw or anything, so we used scissors and an X-Acto knife. And we ended up taking like a centimeter off of it, and I figured out how to screw a bolt onto it, and it was or a nut onto it, I mean. And so when I screwed it on, it created ruts so that when I fed it back through the cube, I was able to tighten it on. So it stays. So now you can like shake it and it's not gonna.
Did you have
Pardon?
like? Do you have any trouble getting the dimensions exact?
Yes, our first prototype, we tried to make it fit together a little differently than we decided for this one. We had like grooves in it, and it didn't necessarily work. So we ended up using that one to figure out how to use the drills to put the like fidgets on, so that we wouldn't mess up on our like, prototype to show people.
Yeah, and we also came up. Excuse me?
Did you have to sand it?
We didn't.
Yeah, we did. When we made the holes, like after we drilled, it was really rough,
Yeah.
and some of the plastic melted a little bit, so we had to sand it to make it more smooth so that the stuff would fit.
Cool. Wow. I'm really, really impressed. And how old are you guys?
I'm 14.
I'm 14.
And I'm 12.
Wow. Excellent. You know what? Schools should have like a gift shop.
That's
I
a
think
good
that's
idea.
an original idea. If you want, you could probably sell it.
Yeah. It would be possible.
Like online. Yeah, I actually think it could be a whole range of products.
We
When you
also
think about it.
Yeah, at first we were coming up with a bunch of different designs, like a triangular pyramid or a remote. Jack here came up with a remote that has 4 buttons, and it was able to be gripped in your hand easily.
Yeah, it had like finger grooves in it, and it was made out of a softer material so that you could hold it and it'd be more comfortable. As in this with the 3D printed plastic, it's a little hard.
Yeah, because when we got feedback, people said it's kind of large. I mean,
And we need to round out the corners so that it doesn't like poke anybody.
Yes, but like we said, it's a prototype, and we've been working on it for
We had like 3 days of work time.
yeah, we didn't get
Well,
much.
if he's, we could always print it, we have a lot of access to, stick, so we could always print that. And then, we'd have to figure out all your little stuff, the stuff that you have, but I'm sure we could probably find them. But you could print it like that, you could also design the cube, we have a rounded cube, you don't have it in your version, but it's in the iPad version. And I could always send you a rounded cube through email, and you could bring it in by importing the STL,
Mhm.
if you want to use that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Awesome. Well,
So
congrats,
someone else
guys. I'm really impressed.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.